Is that actually to this camera for the most?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So Brexit, what the is going on? Blunt and to the point.
This is a question I must say we ask ourselves with some regularity in the newsroom at the FT.
In essence, the United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union, and we have spent the last 2 years arguing about how we're going to do it.
Because it's way more complicated to disentangle ourselves from the rest of the EU. 45 years of legal complexity, trading arrangements, cooperation on everything from security to clean beaches, than it seemed during a referendum which focused on 2 or 3 issues, principally immigration.
There was a belief that by cutting the cord from the EU, this would be relatively easy, relatively simple. You take back control, you negotiate free trade deals with the rest of the world. But I think very quickly it became clear that that's not doable. So what do you do next? Once that reality hits home, you have to try to negotiate an exit with the EU that keeps you pretty close to the EU. But the EU has said, if you want to keep close to the EU, you have to live by some of our rules. And this has been the tension forever.
How many of the European Union's rules are we prepared to keep? And in return, how much access will the European Union give us to their benefits? So Britain is not prepared to keep free movement of people. The Prime Minister has made this the fundamental thing. And as a result of not keeping free movement of people, the right of all European citizens to come and live in Britain and all British citizens to go and live in Europe, we can't stay in the single market. So that means that's gone.
Essentially, what we've ended up with is something which, far from settling the question, has kept alive and kept open deep disagreements inside the UK about what our future relationship should be with the EU that we're leaving. And we're actually plunged into what has become a political crisis, a constitutional crisis, because who should finally decide the will of the people through a referendum that was unclear and quite a narrow win for the Leave majority, or Parliament where there is no majority for cutting ties radically with the rest of the EU.